Hello beautiful people, my name is Sianoki and it's always a pleasure to have you here. Today I'm sharing with you how I make my grilled tilapia. So I start by prepping the tilapia, cutting all the fins and other parts that are not needed for the recipe. And one important tip to note when you are buying your tilapia is to let them leave the scales on. It keeps your tilapia fresh, especially if you're going to keep it in your freezer. If you are using it immediately, then they can sort everything out for you. But if you're going to keep it in your freezer, it is important that you leave your scales on, and then when you're ready to cook it, you just take them out yourself. But then they can take every other thing off, the fins and all the other things that is not needed. They can take everything out. So I'm just prepping my tilapia and getting it ready. So I continue by washing my tilapia thoroughly, and then I would use some lemon to also wash it, just to make it look clean and fresh. So once that is done, I'll just put it in a colander for all the water to drain completely. And while at that, I'll be prepping my ingredients. So I'm using red, yellow, green bell peppers with some onions. And then I had this green onion lying there. I decided to use it. I used garlic, ginger, and pepper. And the bell pepper, this was how I cut it when I was prepping it. So the top of it, I'll also just be adding that to the ingredients to blend. I'm adding the oil that I used in frying my tilapia the other time, the one that I skimmed off when I was preparing that contour stew. Yes, I added that, my badia mixed spice, seasoning cube, black pepper, some salt, and then I'll just blend everything. Now I'll pour the blended ingredients into my pan, and then I'll set it on fire. Now I'll just also make incisions on my tilapia. Mind you, at this point I was stirring the sauce from time to time, and then I'll just pat it dry with my paper towel. Now at this point, oil has formed nicely. This was all the oil that I used to blend. I didn't add any water. It had formed nicely on top of the sauce. So it is ready, and then I'll be transferring this into a bowl, just because I'll be tossing my veggies in the same frying pan. Now I'll skim part of the oil, and then I'll put it back into the pan in which I'll toss the veggies, and then I'll just stir fry this for about a minute or two. This helps activate the sweetness in the veggies, and also doesn't leave your mouth smelling of onions after you're done eating. So just a minute or two will do. So now back to my tilapia. I'm just making sure that I put the sauce everywhere, every corner. Now I wanted to grill this in my oven, but I realized that I had run out of aluminum foil, and without that my tray will be very stained. That'll be a lot of work. So I decided to use my halogen. But if you're using your oven, you can just line your tray and then grease your rack with some oil. Now I'm using my halogen, so I'm just greasing the rack with oil so that it does not stick onto it. Now I just put the sauce on one side, so after I flipped it over, I am just also making sure that the other side gets some of the sauce as well. You have to be generous with this if you want your fish to be well spiced. So I just elevate it and cover it, and I'm using 200 degrees for 30 minutes. That was what I used to grill the fish. So after 30 minutes it was looking good and done, but I had to flip it over and I didn't want to break it, and halogen has multiple of the stand, so I just put the other one over it and then send it that way. So I am still adding some more sauce over, and then I'll be grilling it again, this time at the same temperature, but then I'll be using 20 minutes, so 200 degrees for 25 minutes instead. So after 25 minutes the other side is also done, so that makes it a total of 55 minutes to grill this chicken in the halogen oven, and then just ready to serve. If you're enjoying this video, kindly leave me a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't. So you can do this in your oven as well and it will work perfectly. And thank you also to everyone that has subscribed to my channel, that has been supporting my channel. I'm so appreciative. God bless you. So yeah, it is done, and then you can have this with some yam or banku, and I'll be having this with some cake. Yes, I've already shared a recipe, but I'll be giving you an updated version of that. So that is how moist and soft and juicy our tilapia is looking, and you are so invited. I left this for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe and stay blessed, and please subscribe if you haven't. Smash the like button.